Welcome everyone. Today we will talk about noun cases, its functions and relation. So without wasting time, let's get started. Firstly, you should know about case. The case of a noun or pronoun tells us what the relation of that noun or pronoun is to some other word or words in a sentence. There are 5 noun cases: nominative case, objective case, possessive case, vocative case, and noun in a position. First is nominative case. Nominative case is also known as subjective case. When a noun or pronoun act as a subject of a verb in a sentence, then your noun or pronoun is known as nominative case of a noun. Subject is also known as the door of an action. It usually comes before a verb. For instance, Ramesh writes a letter. Here, Ramesh is the subject of the verb writes, and Ramesh is in nominative case because it acts as a subject. We can also identify the subject in a sentence by asking the question with the WH word like who or what. For instance, who writes a letter? And we get that Ramesh writes a letter. So Ramesh here is doing the action and it is in nominative case. Second is objective case. When a noun or pronoun act as a object of a verb, then it is in objective case. Object is the receiver of an action. Object may be a noun, pronoun, or phrase. For instance, Alia finished her homework. Here, homework is the object on which action is being done, and it is the objective case of a noun. Some transitive verbs have two objects: direct object and indirect object. You are having an example. She made cake for her mother. Here, cake is direct object and mother is indirect object. We can also identify direct object and indirect object in a sentence by asking a question like what or whom. Like what does she made? She made a cake. So here cake is giving the answer of the question what. It means it is direct object. And if it is giving the answer of the question whom, it means this is indirect object. For instance, for whom she made a cake? She made cake for her mother. So here mother is giving the answer of the question whom. So whom here is indirect object, and indirect object is also known as dative case of a noun. Next is accusative case. When the object in a sentence is not the object of a verb but it's the object of a preposition, then that object will be known as the accusative case of a noun, and it will be the object of preposition. Here is an example. The book is on the table. Table is an object of the preposition on. Next is possessive case. When a noun denotes possession or ownership. If your noun is living thing, then for showing the possession, we will use apostrophe s. But if your noun or pronoun is non-living thing, then we will not use apostrophe s. then the pattern of showing the possession will be like this: possession plus of plus noun. We are having an examples. First is Ram's pen has been lost. The question arises, whose pen has been lost? Ram's. So Ram's here is possessive case of a noun. Next example is leg of the chair is broken. Here leg of the chair is no living thing. We haven't used here apostrophe s. We have used here of. So leg of the chair is in possessive case. Vocative case. When a noun or a pronoun is used to call or to get the attention of a person. In other words, we can say that when a person or thing is being addressed in a sentence, then that person or a thing is in vocative case. For example, Mohan, come here, or come here, Mohan. Here, Mohan is being addressed. So it is in vocative case of a noun. Next is noun in apposition. An appositive is a noun or a noun phrase that sits next to another noun to rename it or to describe it in another way. Here the word appositive comes from the Latin word to put near. Appositives are also usually offset with commas. A parenthesis means round brackets or dashes. We can also say that when a noun or pronoun is used to describe another noun or pronoun in that sentence, it is said to be appositive or apposition in noun case. For example, Dexter, my dog, will chew your shoes if you leave them there. Here Dexter is also noun and my dog is also noun. Next example is Lee, my mate, caught a whale while fishing for bass. Here Lee is also noun and my army mate is also noun. So my army mate, my dog is in appositive or position in noun case. So this was all about noun cases. In next video we will discuss about pronouns.